Today we are talking about flight deck at California's Great America. This is a B&M invert made by Bulliard and Mavillard, B&M for short. It's one of their inverted coasters. This is one of the older ones. It used to be Top Gun from 1993 to 2007 until Paramount gave the parks the Cedar Fair, became flight deck, and we know it as today. And this coaster may close eventually because California's Great America is about to shut down. It probably will not get relocated. It might, but probably not, because it's designed for that area. It's a terrain coaster, so it'd look different in a random plot of land, but that's just me. So we have a length of 2,260 feet long, 102 foot height, a 91 foot drop, and a 50-mile-an-hour speed. So 50 miles an hour is pretty good. Most inverts are a little bit more than 50, but you got to give it to them. This was one of the first inverts, and it may have been the first. I'm not sure which one was the first. I don't think it was. Don't quote me on that. But we have 3 inversions, which is not a lot for being an invert, but I think this one has the least amount of inversions for being an invert. We have a 0G roll, a vertical loop, and a corkscrew. The vertical loop is the first element. You go into a helix, then you fly into your 0G roll, then you fly over the station path and the lift hill, go into your corkscrew, and then go into a helix over the water, which is very intense. Love that helix. Then you pop into your brakes. Pretty fun ride. Let's go through these elements. So you start up your lift hill. You go down, you go through the pre-drop, you bank left, go through a vertical loop. The vertical loop's pretty floaty. It's got some good positives at the bottom. Then you go into your helix. Doesn't really do much, except you get some floater air at the very top of it. Going down, then you go into your 0G roll. It's very whippy, especially if you're in the back. But aside from that, it's just a 0G roll. It's another one on a B&M invert. Then we have your corkscrew at the very end, which is the best inversion on the ride, I say. Very whippy, a lot of positives, some negatives, like if at the very top of it. But it's mostly positives. Then you go into your helix, which I grayed out on like twice. Then you fly up into your brake run. But it is very fun. This was when B&M was still learning what they could do. It's not the best ride. It's just fun. Like, very fun. Like, once you get to, the dullest part of the ride is definitely the fly over the pathway after the 0G roll. It's just catch your breath. Or the helix at the beginning. But it's still fun, don't get me wrong. And it's so cool that this park shares a parking lot with the 49ers stadium. It's either this or Knott's. Don't quote me, because I don't remember. But no, it's very cool. The only thing is that it just doesn't have a station, doesn't have like a station at all. Like a roof over the station, which is so weird. I don't get that. It's kind of dumb, but it's okay. It's whatever. But leave down in the comments below what your thoughts are on flight deck at California's Great America in Santa Clara, California. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.